Supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. From the gun, Levis. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The Titans sending out Ryan Stonehouse now on 4th down to in turn send a punt away. Calvin Austin on the return for the Steelers. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. So no return on that punt. And the Steelers will take over possession. First down, ball at the 36. Wilson airing it out to start. And his first pass falls incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
He's got time here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Russ now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
It's caught. That's Mike Williams. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Steelers first down. From the red zone now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Mike Williams, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Tyjae Spears. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. He called that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Levis now against the blitz. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. It's a race down the right side. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing now on first down, Levis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. Neither side separating much so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Ready to go with our second quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. Throwing is Levis on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Tennessee. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Play action, it's Wilson. He lets a heater go deep middle. They connect on the deep shot. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. To throw, here's Wilson. That won't be caught outright, it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it's second down coming up. Wilson now from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Titans take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of them. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 37. Hauled in by Tyler Boyd. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Titans will have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Titans looking for a score just before the break. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Levis setting to throw. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Defense showing blitz. Levis. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So they're left facing a 4th down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They'll go Levis. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 33-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he stopped after a nice gain up past the 25. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. Jaquan Jackson deep for the Titans. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Begins his return at the 16. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Absolutely crushed that kick, a full 70-yard punt. And the Titans will get set to take over. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Levis here on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Tried getting it to Calvin Ridley. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Levis. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Tried getting it to Calvin Ridley. And 4th and 4 coming up. Ryan Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Returnable from the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Got Washington. It's complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, here's Russ. And a man is there to knock that away. George Pickens, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away. Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
A 3rd down run with Harris. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 from the 41. Russ looking to throw. This one to Williams out left side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Trying to run in. Harris is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead right away in half number 2. Najee Harris, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Spears. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Levis. That's low and bounces short of his man. Tried getting it to Calvin Ridley. And it sets up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Headed out right. Now here he goes. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They give to Pollard from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Again, a run with Pollard. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Pollard. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. First and 10 from the 41. Right back to Pollard. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans now trail by just a point in the 4th. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. They've got a man in motion. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Harris gets it on the counter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he'll go down here at the 16. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers jump in front late. George Pickens the touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Chestnut on the return. Return's looking good so far. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not taking anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front.
Yep.
And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Staying on the ground with Harris. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The Titans call their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Harris once more. And he's held up short of midfield after a small gain. 1 yard on the run. It's going to be 4th and 10. The Steelers set to punt it. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punch, and here's another huge one.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.